I talked to Daniel, Pate. I know you like to mention how much you talk to the other team's coaches and players, but I did talk to Daniel and just asking him.
At lunch? Where, did y'all have lunch together in the city?
Yeah, I do.
I call these guys and take time. I mean, you probably saw Dayball in the weight room this morning. Well, probably not Dayball, but
yeah, Dayball was power cleaning.
Eli, the funny thing that people didn't get to see is that a couple of those Penn State coaches were actually saying they thought Powers looked like Eli Manning, but Powers throws it so much better than Eli Manning ever did. So that's kind of what threw him off, in my opinion.
Not true. Not true. The arm was loose. 2 years. It just helped. These receivers weren't fast enough to keep up with my arm talent, Peyton. I know you love talking about arm talent. It's your favorite word in the football dictionary. And
hair talent too. You had hair and nose talent as well.
Yes. When you put on a fake nose over an already big nose, that's a bad combination.
In the middle of the game and just jumped right into it. Oh, what a catch.
What a catch.
How about that corner falling off his guy to the deep crosser to try to steal one? That is not.
He had to throw it over these linebackers, Pate. Yeah, you kind of see he had to try to throw it over these linebackers just a little bit.
But watch this
ball
corner
almost
down here.
Sailed on him.
Watch this corner. Look, he's got vision back on the quarterback. He stops. He's catching that ball. Nice catch there by Brown. Wow, what a catch.
Happy that Peyton introduced you as Hall of Fame head coach Jimmy Johnson, because when you were inducted in 2020, that was long overdue. How does it feel to have that honor for your remarkable career?
Well, of course it was great, but more than anything else, I had so many great players and great assistant coaches, and so really, they're the reason I went in the Hall of Fame, is the people that I was associated with. It was a good run, though.
Our new teammate at ESPN, Troy Aikman. Troy got pretty teary-eyed when he found out you were going into the Hall of Fame. Just talk about how important he was in your career.
Well, I think for any coach going into the Hall of Fame, he had to have a great quarterback. And I was fortunate to have Troy. I tried to recruit him when he was a sophomore in high school, and I tried to get him to transfer when he was a senior, and then finally I was able to draft him. But he was a great player for me.
Yeah, we're glad to be on the same team with him now at ESPN. He's the best.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
Do people just say that to you wherever you go? They just go up to you and scream that to you?
Eli, it's amazing how many people say, hey, would you just say, how about them Cowboys one time to a friend of mine on the phone? I wish I would have trademarked that thing. I could have made a bunch of money.
They actually have an app now that pays for that, Coach. You ought to look into that. Nice job running the ball.
Jerry's already
Coach,
he's got the rights to it.
Hey, Coach, I know you revealed in an interview not too long ago that you had the chance to trade up and draft Peyton in that 1998 draft when you were at Miami. Do you think, Peyton would have been able to handle your always very calm, coaching style right there?
I would have loved to have gotten Peyton, and then I gave it a long thought. But we didn't have enough ammunition, to move up in the draft to get Peyton. But it crossed my mind, and I tried to do it, but I didn't have enough draft picks.
Everybody's fired up. You're on College game day. You had a chance to go to Knoxville, Tennessee to experience Rocky Top. Talk about your trip to Knoxville this past weekend.
Well, it was an honor to get it was an honor to get back on those hallowed grounds, and I'd been there a couple times in the past. One time I was there with you, and I had the opportunity to walk down Manning Way and see the 30-yard by 40-yard portrait of Peyton's head on the side of that stadium. It looked like he was the dictator of that place for good reason. Okay, those were the good old days whenever Tennessee was rolling. Feels like they're all the way back, and it was awesome to be there. The energy was electrifying. Those fans for game day, and we were in Boone the week before for Appalachian State, and those kids were camping out, which was awesome, and they were incredible. those Tennessee kids were ready. I mean, every word they were booing or cheering for. It was amazing. And me being on College Game Day is a joke, but just trying to enjoy the hell out of it mostly. And, you know, I think we'd all be happy if every single week we get the great games we've been getting in the college football slate.
Hey, I know while you were in Knoxville, you also got to visit Peyton's bar, Saloon 16. I know a lot of people in Tennessee thought it was Salon 16 because of Peyton's wonderful hair, and you could go get a little haircut. But did you have Peyton's famous chicken parm sandwich while you were there at the Graduate Hotel?
That sounds delish. I did not. That would be very good, though. I think I would enjoy a chicken parm sandwich. Didn't even get to enjoy an ice cold Bud Light at Saloon 16. I saw when it was closed. They gave me a tour of it real quick. I could take a picture as if I was Peyton. Felt like I was a god for a minute or two, but then I got off the table that I was standing on. Hit the hell of a punt. Look at that ball, Eli. Roll.
Wow. No one gets that excited for a punt.
All right, we're back. Pat, you were pretty excited about this punt. I mean, only when you're on here do we show replays of punts, by the way. You're pretty fired up here.
Well, you should be. I mean, the guy just murdered a football there. He faked like he was going left, too. Brought that thing back to the right so the returner wasn't able to get another 15 yards in a bounce. That's good field position. And look at the main on Cuz. Look at the lettuce on the Scottish Slaughter. I forget his nickname. I should know his nickname. It's something. It is a good nickname, too. Okay,
Hammer.
it's a
Scottish
great
Hammer.
Scottish Hammer.
There it
Scottish
is.
Hammer.
There it is. The hammer, obviously. Hammer, Don from the Scottish man, but he murdered that ball. That was beautiful to see. And there was also a good, trick in the middle of that rarely gets noticed. So I appreciate you guys running that back here because that's what the ManningCast is all about. Punting, failed offense, 3 and outs. That's what we're talking about here.
Hey, Pat, he is calm in the pocket. He knows the system. He's not getting rattled. We got to make that play for him, though. We got to help out.
Use the hands. Oh,
look at Kellen.
Oh, Moore knew he had a good play. All right, get the double thumbs up. What a much different reaction than Ken Dorsey yesterday when they had a bad play by the coordinators. I mean, he's smiling, double thumbs up. Dorsey not quite the same in the booth.
You think Parcells or Jimmy Johnson ever gave the double thumbs up after a drop pass? That's a good play. Just keep doing that.
Zeke is a guy. How do you like this new helmet?
You're good. You're all good.
Okay.
Look at Mike McCarthy.
Great job.
Mike McCarthy, all right. Good throw.
Did he know he dropped it? I don't think he knew he dropped it.
Awesome job, CD. Way to go, buddy. Proud of you.
What do you do here, Pate? 3rd and 13. You run the ball. You make Dallas use another timeout, or you hit a screen maybe. I don't mind a screen.
I mean, I like for the Giants to call a timeout just because I'm not sure they understand that those 3 timeouts don't carry into the second half, and you don't get 6 for the second half. So call one here just for the sake of using it, just to kind of talk about it. But
can you get Peyton in the lion tamer, you think?
The game is
No, I think the only thing you do, Peyton, is you got to kick him right in that gut, and then you got to stun his head. You know what I mean? You got to stone cold stun that thing, just like this
hurt
here.
his head. His head is indestructible.
Bunch of punts now, a 60-yarder, 59-yarder.
I watched warm-ups.
Perfect.
I watched warm-ups. He hit a 61-yarder.
you didn't watch warm-ups. You didn't watch warm-ups. Somebody just told you that in your ear. All right, you've never watched kicking warm-ups in your life.
There you go. Go run hard. Go get 4 yards. This is kind of that game where, hey, it's every yard's tough. Go get 4. Run it again. Go get 4. Get into 3rd and 3 and 4 yards. When you have the 3rd and 7, you don't want it.
That's what our audience wants to hear. We're gonna have a lot of 3 and 4 yard gains in this second half. That's
All
how to
day.
get them fired up. Tracy will be fired up about that.
And Saquon, go get 4 yards again.
Eli, one of my goals my whole career, I was never able to accomplish it, is one time I just wanted to know that the defense had a spy for me. I wanted that guy's just, it never happened. I know it never happened for you.
A spy is.
A spy is like a linebacker or maybe a defensive lineman that drops and he spies the quarterback. He doesn't rush. He doesn't cover anybody. He is what the Cowboys should have right there, somebody spying the quarterback. Eli, you never had a spy. I know that
I had a
much.
spy. Watch this.
Look at this. Watch this.
Boom.
Look, everybody
There,
he's
look
not
at
gonna
this.
run. Look, the guy just ran out the other way. He's like, there's no way he's running. He just ran.
No.
He was running to the sideline.
I dove in the end zone. Watch this. It's on a slide. I dive.
Oh, you fell. You didn't dive. You fell.
Hey, you know, you can't teach speed. You can coach it, but you can't teach speed. Like, I just have natural speed.
What did Chad Powers run the other day? What was that? And how did you not pull a hamstring?
I think it's 5.49. Hey, if you think fast, you'll run fast. That's just the way it works. It's worked for me. You should try it. Work for Chad. Chad thinks fast and he runs fast. 5.49. That was pretty good. No pulled hammy. I was really worried about the 5-10-5 shuttle drill that I had to do. They did not tell me that was in the mix. That's where you pull a groin. You know, you twist an ankle. I did not get to tape my ankles. I was worried about that.
Eli's my guy. Huh?
What did you drive to the game? What did you roll up in today?
Oh, well, I had dinner with the president of Ferrari, so I bought 3 new Ferraris for my birthday, so I got the SF90 here, but it's a one-off color.
What color is that?
One-off color yellow, and it's in the
Yellow.
players' parking lot.
That was a
Period.
short answer.
All of them. The catch, Plexico, all of them. That's my quarterback. Omaha! Omaha!
Tracy, what kind of coverage are we doing here? Where's?
Somebody missed an assignment. Somebody missed an assignment.
Say so.
Let's see here.
Somebody might have missed an assignment.
I hope you could hear it, because I couldn't. Yeah, the head bob was there. That was good stuff. Wow.
All we wanted
The
to do
head bob.
was see the head bob. A good head bob. Great call by Kellen Moore right there.
Ooh, the hurdle. You ever hurdle somebody, Peyton?
No. No spy, no hurdle. No wolf, no part.
Good play. Good design.
Love
Put
it.
that in. Put that in next week for your 6th grade football team coaching. Oh yeah. All right.
Tell our opponent.
You can call it cowboy.
I mean, here we go. Giants got
Right here,
everybody up there.
Giants, they're
They
going.
should run it. They should run it, but it'd be hard to. Sprint right,
run it.
pick play.
No.
Dan, what a catch. What a catch. Good ball, Coop. Back's fired up. This all
catch.
started with
One-handed
Tracy
catch.
Morgan. Look how he set him up. See how he's patient? He gives Cooper a chance to get the laces in the shotgun. You can't just run that fade right away.
Maybe a bobble? Good bobble?
You hope it's a bobble, but I think that's a touchdown. 2.